this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. And here's the return from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Gets some space around the 30. Stopped at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with the first sack of the game.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Oh, what a move. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 29.
Well, they've had an entire week to try to find weaknesses in this defense and how to attack. And here in the opening drive, they're using the receiver in motion to get him the ball in space and give him those blockers out in front. Great job of designing the play and great execution here by this offense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Trying to extend the play. Trying to create here on the move. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Heading left after the handoff. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. On the run, he'll let it go. And he's got his man open downfield. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be first and goal right there. So that huge gain quickly sets up a first and goal just inside the 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The Panthers come to the line with first and goal. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown. This offense comes out, immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepare for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now they get set to kick it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. the run. It's Russell. Only a short gain in that run. Defense able to pen him in.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. The Razorbacks will come to the line to crank up the tempo. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
Handoff from the shotgun. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is
going for a big play downfield. Deep shot caught inside the 15. And a huge gain. They finally bring him down at the 11. And the Razorbacks keep the football on the move. Dropping back, it's Keene. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. He bought some time, now lets it go. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball down to the 4. So here comes second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Arkansas.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And the extra point was up and good. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient, precise. Trying to create outside the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, that's going to go down as an incompletion, obviously, but I like that the quarterback showed his ability to escape. Broke loose from the pocket and put the ball on a string, but just wasn't able to come up with that completion.
They're going to run it. Back gets the carry. But the gain is just 1 yard. Sets up a 3rd and 9 now. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Rifles this football to the left. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on. And the Panthers come up to the line to crank the tempo up here. 4th down. He's throwing for it. Fires it to the wideout. And they can't connect. A costly turnover on downs.
Chris, I just don't get it. You're inside your own red zone, and you're going for it here? You might as well just give the opponent the ball and a chance to score an easy touchdown.
And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. Looking to throw. It's Keene. Quick throw, testing the middle. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. First and goal, handoff. He powers into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. This should be the last play of the quarter. They'll try the option play here. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Arkansas 14-7.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. They've got him, but not before making first down yards. They move the ball to the 41. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on first down. Defense is coming after him. Gets loose on the scramble and picks up a decent gain. Short of the first down, though. Second down play coming up. Back to pass. It's Holstein. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for a 3rd and 5. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage. Panthers come to the line to run the hurry up.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Finds that big tight end for a short pass. A huge hit by the linebacker. A collision of big bodies there. No huddle here for the offense.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Buying time. Moving to his left. It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Not much on the return, but the defense comes up with a takeaway.
When you get this close to the end zone, you've got to be able to come away with points. At the very least, a field goal. They got to be scratching their heads and hoping that in the second half, this play right here doesn't come back to bite them.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Just a good job up front by this offensive line, getting a hat on a hat and be able to give this running back from Arkansas enough room to get upfield and pick up that first down. Nice play.
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Back to pass. It's Keene. He'll try a pass here. Receiver makes the grab. Gets past the tackler into open space now. It's a turnover.
Well, the defense showing their team speed on that play, flying around that receiver. He made the catch, but he didn't do a good job of securing the football, and the ball comes out.
And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Well, it's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game, and this defense has a lot to do with why they had this nice lead here early in the game.
He's moving out of the pocket. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
It's 3rd and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Tackle up near midfield at the 48.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
To throw, it's Keene. Looking to scramble. Finds an open target on the left side. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The Razorbacks looking to crank up the tempo a bit. Third down, out of the shotgun. He's escaping the pocket now. Under pressure, just lets it go.
Man, on your own side of the field, you're playing a risky game here. 3rd and short. Your goal should just be keep this drive alive the best way you can sometimes. Is just hand the ball off to your running back and have him get behind that offensive line and go to work. Curious to see what they do now here on this 4th and short.
And he's throwing for it on 4th down. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a 1st down. And the Razorbacks come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking for a gap, it's Russell. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their 1st of the half. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Razorbacks. So still early, but this offense beginning to build momentum and build the lead now, Kirk.
As we've seen over the years, Chris, good teams know how to use the first quarter to establish the lead, the second quarter to increase the lead, and the final half just to hold on to it. They're following that blueprint perfectly, widening the distance between them and their opponent before we even get to the locker rooms.
So the offense gets momentum scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. And the junior gets home, making a sack there. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. Pass protection, a serious issue. Another sack makes it second and long. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And now the defense able to bring him down. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yards and giving them a chance anyway of trying to come up with a first down.
Bringing pressure. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Catch made down inside the 20. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And this one is right through. And those 3 points will finish off the first half and take us to halftime. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Panthers will kick it off to begin the second half. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. Arkansas offense back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. The Razorbacks come up to the line in a hurry-up. Looking to pass. It's Keene. Catch made on the out route. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Short completion. A third down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back. He's moving out of the pocket now. Grab near the sticks. It's Sategna. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield.
Nice read here by the Arkansas quarterback to be able to make this throw and pick up a first down for the Hawks. Did a nice job of waiting for his receiver to get open and then put the ball right on the money.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. That's going to be incomplete. A first down drop here in the middle of the field. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Caught over the middle. It's Sategna.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. The ball near midfield. The head coach decides to go for it on 4th down. And the quarterback dropping back, looking for his big tight end. It's complete. That's enough for a first down. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
On a tight game like this, you're on the road, why not take a chance? Go for it, you hit it, and you quiet the crowd in the process.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Caught quickly. Touchdown, Arkansas. This quarterback on fire today. Well, Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Returner decides to field it. Will be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. Difficult to win games kicking field goals. To cut into this lead, they got to find the end zone. First down, looking to throw the football. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Boy, wide receiver screen can be hit or miss. Either receiver finds a nice crease and picks up big yards, or the defense completely negates that. The team speed from the defense here wins that play.
Now it's second down here. To the air, it's Holstein. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. On the run here, taking a deep shot. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there, but now it's third down.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He's going to take another shot right here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
Now, the defense better be aggressive here themselves. Clearly, we're seeing an approach by this offense that they're going to attack downfield. Probably saw something in the first half that they could take advantage of. They come out early and try to hit it for a big one.
Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Fires it. And he finds his target. He has the first. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hit and set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2. The Panthers hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
There's the tackle, but first down yardage. This Pitt offense is moving quickly down the field. They're going to run the option. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. From the shotgun, handoff inside. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. That kind of execution in a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. And looks like the quarterback's going to run it. And he's not going to get there. The two-point try fails. They can't cut into this deficit any further. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. And the Arkansas offense is back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
It's a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
2nd down after that previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. He'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Back to throw. It's Keene. Trying to extend the play. On the run here. Lets it go. Sideline route, but he's out of bounds before the first down marker. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has. And the Razorbacks looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pass caught. Can he get in? Brought down, but the catch moves the ball all the way down to the 1. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up with a 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Fights his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Hogs.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
Extra point up and good. A 19-point lead now here in the final quarter. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Catch made on the right side. And he's brought down, but it's a first down spotted near the 41. The Panthers looking to crank up the tempo a bit.
Chris, here we are in the 4th quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You never count these guys out.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Just trying to get rid of it. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Quick throw to the left side, and he's got it. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. The Panthers pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. Now we'll run a draw play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Offense in hurry-up mode.
Brings up second down.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Finds room at the 30. Brought down to the 27. It's a first down. This offense really threatening now. And the Panthers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete in the very back of the end zone.
Man, when a quarterback starts moving around like that, you move into what some defensive coordinators would call a second play because it becomes almost like backyard football at that point. But that was a good job by the defense playing discipline and forcing the incompletion.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking to throw. It's Holstein. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter where he is. They do a good job of it right here.
Trying for a 4th down completion. Can't connect downfield, incomplete, and a turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the 4th quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They'll tackle him about the 15-yard line.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's a deep throw down the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Razorbacks. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
The key to me in this is the quarterback gets the ball out of his hands early. Allows the receiver to run underneath that deep ball on that post route for a beautiful touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead.
That makes the score Arkansas 42 and 16.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Pittsburgh offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they were stopped on a fourth down try. Can they get something going here? Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crossing the 35. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
The defense has got to do a much better job here of adjusting to the pre-snap motion. They just kind of stayed in place, and it gave the receiver plenty of room there to make a nice play.
First down here. Time for one more play before the clock stops for the 2-minute warning. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Pass caught. Second down now. Dropping back. It's Holstein. He's looking to scramble. Breaks loose at the 40. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. They'll finally go down, but it's a first down and much more. Great game in the play. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Gets rid of it on the move. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, hit.
You put 5 wide receivers into a formation that puts so much pressure on the defense. Do you have enough guys that can cover? Quarterback does such a good job of finding the weakness and exploiting it.
Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And they've got him behind the line. The 2-point try fails, and they can't get any closer. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Timeout called by the defense, their first of the half, as they try to make some adjustments here.
Timeout, Arkansas.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. And the Razorbacks offense is back out on the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. Looking downfield, it's Keene. And the senior making a disruptive impact play. The Razorbacks will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Second down, we're going to throw it. And looking for a big play here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down. The offense going with the hurry up. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And it's incomplete. They let it fly on third down, but now it brings up fourth. And the Razorbacks will look to convert here on fourth down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly out of the wideout. He's got it, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. There's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up. Here's the second down play. After the incompletion on 1st down, looking to throw it again. Here's a wide open receiver, complete. Brought down just short of the end zone. It'll be 1st and goal from the 1. The Razorbacks looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Touchdown, Arkansas. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. That's another touchdown for this running back. They can't stop him. Dream performance in this playoff game.
Yeah, this is going to be a performance we're going to be talking about for a long time. I just love watching because he's doing it in so many different ways. We've seen speed. We've seen his physicality. He's breaking tackles. Boy, just an absolute dream scenario, as you said.
Arkansas, 50-22.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the Panthers offense is back out on the field. This thing is so out of hand. All you can do now is play for a little shred of pride. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. Aggressive call, a deep shot on 1st down, but incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself.
And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. That's a short return, but the pick wipes out a scoring threat and sets up the offense at the 33.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Back to throw. It's Keene. Quick throw to his receiver. The sophomore, lucky that one did not get picked off. And the Razorbacks hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught inside the 10. And now a late timeout is taken. 6 seconds showing on the clock. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Touchdown, Hogs. And this one is getting ugly.
So much about speculation on whether or not they're going to kick a field goal or go for a touchdown. They put this ball into the end zone, and they put this game out of reach. What a job by this team and by this offense.
The kick is good, and the kicker got clobbered. Flags all over the field. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner elects to fair catch it, no return. First down play call. How aggressive will it be?
42 Spider. 42 Spider.
Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. He's moving out of the pocket. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. So they'll retain possession. It's no turnover, but a big loss on the play. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even